How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is having a great Saturday. I am back here again to do a new collection video, and the reason why I wanted to do this video is because I have just recently picked up the Blu-ray collection for one of my all-time favorite horror franchises. As you can see from the title, that is the Child's Play or Chucky collection. I have absolutely loved this franchise. It's one of my favorite horror franchises. As you guys may know, the first Child's Play film was the first horror film that I ever saw. I saw it back when I was 6 years old, which was probably too young for me to be watching a movie like that at that age. And so that movie was the first film that introduced me to the horror genre, and it's one movie that has always made me appreciate the horror franchise. And ever since then, I've just loved horror films, and I've always loved this entire series. You know, it really holds a special place in my heart simply because the first film was, the first horror film that I saw, and I really do enjoy all the Child's Play films. I'm also really excited to see the new Chucky movie that's coming out in October, Cult of Chucky. So yeah, I thought it would be cool just to do a video showing off my entire collection. No, I don't have a very large Child's Play collection. It's nowhere close to being as big as my Halloween collection, but I do have a lot of cool stuff, and I thought I would do a video showing it off. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. And the first things I'm going to show off are my dolls. Now, I've had these dolls for years, and they're not in the best condition, but the first doll that I'm going to show off is the Chucky doll. And I've had these for years, like I said. Of course, this doll is modeled after Bride of Chucky. I'm not sure if you can get a Chucky doll that is modeled after the older films, but because this is the only one that I've seen. I got this at Spencer's Gifts years and years ago, back when they used to sell horror items and things like that. And as you can see, it is very nicely detailed. I just love the staples and just the blood around his eye. Spencer's Gifts still sells some of these. They just don't sell them like as big as this one does, because for some reason Spencer's Gifts just don't really sell a lot of horror stuff, which is a shame because I used to get all my horror figures from Spencer's. But yeah, I'm just trying to show off his face and everything, and then go on down. As you can see, his overalls are all cut up and everything. It goes all the way down. Very nicely detailed doll. And also, as you can see, his hand fell off. I'm not sure exactly how it did, but it just fell off. I've had this for years, like I said, so I don't even remember when it actually did fall off. But I just never got around to sewing it back on. But yeah, there's the Chucky doll, one that I've been wanting for years, ever since I saw the films. And one probably at Christmas time, my mom got me him for Christmas, and I still love him. And then we have the Tiffany doll. Now, she originally came with a stand, and she also talked, and she was very expensive. It was a few years after I got the Chucky doll that I got her. I'm not sure exactly where my stand is. I can't seem to find it anywhere. But as you can see, all the way down to her dress and everything, and her jacket. Just so much detail. She is kind of dirty, but she used to come with a stand, and she used to be able to talk, and she used to have, say different lines from the movie. But like I said, I'm not sure where the stand is, but yeah, her hair's all messed up and everything, because like I said, for some reason, I can't stand her up without the stand, so I've had to lay her down, and she's gotten kind of, dusty and dirty because of that, but still, very cool. And the last one is Glenn, or Glenda, whatever you want to call him. Love his face on that. He's more simple than the other ones. He didn't really wear a whole lot of stuff compared to Chucky or Tiffany, but still very nice to have all three of them. I think they all look great. And like I said, I've had the Chucky and the Tiffany doll for years, which is why they're not in great condition. And the Glenn doll, I got him, I'd say about the Christmas after Seed of Chucky came out. So, there's all three of them right there. Now, next thing I'm going to show, this is a pretty small little Chucky figure right here. which, as you can see, his hair has fallen out. His hair is so small and everything. Even in his box, there's just a ton of his hair. Which, if I ever do see one of these again, and if I can find them for a good price, I'm going to get them, and I'm not going to open them up because, as you can see, when you open it up, his hair falls out. But still, he looks really cool. He's modeled after the first movie, but when I got the package, it said Child's Play 3 on it, which I thought was kind of weird because I'm not sure why they're marketing this as a Child's Play 3 figure because it's inspired by the first movie. It even has, the stuff on his shoes. The gun and the cowboy hat and stuff like that. And it also even comes with the small little voodoo knife that he used in the first film. Looks very, very cool. The baseball bat. And he also came with a hammer, but I unfortunately don't know what happened to it. That's the one thing about opening up these type of figures. When they come with small things like this, they always you end up losing them. But you can fit his knife into his hand. I'm not going to do it right now, and it also comes with the Good Guys box, which, as you can see, again, has a ton of his hair. But yeah, they did a great job with this figure. Besides the fact that his hair fell out. But yeah, I really like this figure. And like I said, if I ever find another one still in the package, I'm not going to open them up. There's the back. Very cool. Now, next thing I forgot where I got this from, but it's just a cheap Chucky mask. It doesn't look all that great, but I got it because it's Chucky, and why not? So you got the Chucky mask, there's his hair on the back and everything, and yeah, it looks kind of, I don't know, they could have done a lot better on him, I think, but still, it's a Chucky mask, and I figured, why not? And the last thing that's non-movie related is my Child's Play 2 t-shirt, which I absolutely love. I love the the Child's Play 2 poster, just a shot of Chucky over the the jukebox, or whatever the pop-up, what are these called? The Jack-in-the-Box, sorry. Jack-in-the-Box, and he's got the huge scissors about to cut him off, and just the way his face looks. Sorry, Jack, Chucky's back. And then you got, the clown is frowning and says Child's Play 2. Very, very cool shirt. Like I said, I love I just love the poster for Child's Play 2, and it's just awesome I managed to find. I forgot where I got this from. Hey, Wendy Woo. I forgot where I got this from, but I've had it for years. Alright, and now I'm going to start showing off all the VHSs, the DVD, and the Blu-rays that I got of the franchise. And the first one is, this was my original childhood copy. Like I said, I've had this since I was 6 years old. It is not in great condition, but I remember having this and watching it and being really creeped out by it. Like, I would walk around and look behind me as if there was somebody coming up behind me. The movie didn't necessarily scare me, but it did make me paranoid. And even at school, my teachers would notice that, and he'd say, hey, and they would tell my parents and say, hey, Cody is acting all paranoid and everything. So my mom ended up taking this tape away from me and putting it up to where I wouldn't be able to find it. But I actually knew where she hid it, and after a while I talked her into letting me watch it again. And as you can see, it's really torn up and everything. But yeah, I have a lot of memories from this tape. And now I got this from my aunt, and this is the original Child's Play VHS with the original artwork. As you can see, this artwork is just a blown up image of his face right here, but this image, this is like I said, the original tape. It is still sealed in the plastic, and it is in mint condition. Show the back off. I love the little footprints on the back. So yeah, when she had this, I asked her if I could have it, and I bought it off her, and yeah, very cool. One of my favorite horror films, still sealed. Just absolutely awesome. I love that. And then we have Child's Play 2. This is the Universal Thrillers release of it. And again, like I said, I love the image right there of Chucky with the Jack in the Box. Here's the side, and I'll show the back off. Very, very cool. One of my favorite horror sequels, I think. And then a very underrated sequel, in my opinion, Child's Play 3. I also love that image right there, just a close-up of Chucky's face. But I know this one gets a lot of hate, but I've always enjoyed it. I think it's a fun sequel, you know. Of course, you got the whole idea of Andy being in like a, you know, being in like the army or whatever it was, like the reformant school or whatever it was. But I don't know if anyone, I kind of noticed this. I've always noticed this. For some reason in the shot, Chucky's is wearing socks. I don't know if you can notice that, but he doesn't have shoes on, which I thought was really weird, because he always wears shoes in the movie. So, but yeah, Child's Play 3, and then Bride of Chucky, again another Universal Thrillers release. I've always enjoyed this one as well. The shot of Chucky on one side, and then Tiffany on the other, and in the back. And this has a behind-the-scenes featurette. Then I have this DVD copy, Chucky's 20th Birthday Edition. Now, I originally had this tape with the slipcover, which was essentially, it was the same image that's on the front of the DVD, but I let my friend borrow it, and she hasn't given it back yet. She actually, I thought I had lost this DVD, and so I ended up buying another one, and then she said, oh yeah, I still have that Child's Play DVD you let me borrow, I need to bring that back. So this is not necessarily my full collection. I do have this DVD with the slipcover. She just hasn't given it to me back. But yeah, there's a lot of features on this. And then we have the Scream Factory Collector's Edition, which I absolutely love. At first I wasn't a huge fan of the front artwork, but now, you know, it's grown on me. The new artwork has, and this is a 2-disc set. Just has a ton of special features. Really nice release. I've already shown it off before, but very, very nice release of the original film. And finally, we have the Chucky, the complete Blu-ray collection, and this is a set that I have been wanting for years, ever since it came out. And I just went to Best Buy today, and I finally picked it up, and I'm so glad that I did. It's a really, really nice set. I'm not going to open it up because there are already so many videos showing off this set in detail, so I won't be doing that, but very, very cool. All 6 Chucky movies. Well, eventually there's going to be a 7th one, so yeah, once they announced that they were going to be releasing Cult of Chucky, I knew I had to pick up this Blu-ray set for another number of reasons. Once I got the Scream Factory release, I was originally just thinking about maybe picking up the rest of these on separate Blu-rays, but I don't know if you can get Child's Play 2 and 3 on Blu-ray separately. Plus, I just love that artwork on the front, just the different images of Chucky on all, you know, for each film. You know, and this is raised up as well, and it's nice and shiny. And I do like the inner artwork. You open it up, and there's different images from throughout, you know, all the films. So, yeah, that is it. That is my complete Chucky Child's Play collection. I hope you guys enjoyed. And, yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and like I said, Child's Play has always been one of my all-time favorite horror franchises, and just like Halloween and Friday the 13th, I love collecting different items for it, you know, different editions of the first movie, and I just enjoy collecting different things. So if I do see anything else, you know, in stores, you know, anything that's cool, I might pick it up. I am actually kind of thinking about getting the pop vinyl figure of Chucky. I'm not a big pop vinyl guy. I'm just not a huge fan of those, but I do like the way the Chucky one looks, so I might pick that up someday. But anyway, guys, that is my collection. Let me know down below what you guys think of my collection. As always, if you guys haven't, be sure to follow me on Facebook, where I will be updating, you know, showing off pictures of my collection, posting all my videos and everything else. If you're new to my channel, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And check out my other videos if you want. And if you like what you see, subscribe. Or not. Either way, it's cool. But anyway, guys, thanks everyone for watching. Let me know what you guys think about my collection. And I hope you guys have a great Saturday.